also. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. 6th standard science FA4. First lesson is electricity and circuit. What is electricity? It is an important thing in our life. It helps us to cool and heat and even light our house. Where does we get electricity? From the power station. And what are the sources of electricity? Power cell and power station. From the power station, powerhouses are there. Cell. This is a source of electricity. Cell is a device which produces electricity. In this one, chemical energy is filled. When this chemical energy is converted to electricity, we are able to use that one. This cell has terminal, 2 terminals. The upper metal cap is positive terminal, whereas the metal base is the negative terminal. And when this cell convert the electric energy convert the chemical energy to electrical energy, we are able to take out the electricity. This cell, when we connect with any bulb, it started to glow. And there are 2 types of cell. One is primary cell. Second is secondary cell. What is a primary cell? Primary cell is, an example for primary cell is this dry cell. Here the chemicals which is filled is, when turned into electrical energy, it stops working. Thereafter we are not able to take out the electricity. So a dry cell is an example for primary cell. Primary cell is a cell which stops working once the chemical energy stops. Second one is secondary cell. Secondary cell, the main example is battery, which we are using in our car as well as in our house. We have the backup, which we known as inverter. There it is a secondary cell where we are able to convert the energy again back. That means the chemical energy once used finish, we can get it back by recharging it. This primary cell we use in our this one remote and our toys. Most of our children's toys are run by primary cell. Secondary cell we are using mainly in car. And another source of electricity is which we are getting to our house. We cannot use this cell. We need a large amount of energy. For that we need a big source of energy. This big source of energy is from the power station. In the power station we have a powerhouse. From there it carries. How? From the power station we are getting the electricity to our house? Through the wire. So electricity flows through the wire. This is a wire. With this wire only we are able to circuiting our domestic purpose. The domestic household things is we are using that one only. Now this is electric bulb. What is an electric bulb? I hope everyone has seen this bulb. This is a torch bulb. This one diagram is only this one, electric bulb. And what and all are the parts of an electric bulb? Electric bulb, this is an outer case. This outer case is a glass one. It is a glass case. After that we have a coiled tube. This coiled tube is known as filament, which is made with the tungsten material. Next we have the V-shaped supporting wire. This V-shaped supporting wire will connected to the lower end of one wire is connected to the side of this bulb, whereas the other side is connected to the base of the bulb. Next is when I use this cell with this is a woolen wire, woolen thread. This woolen thread, when I am connecting lower parts to the bulb, I am not able to get any electrical energy. Whereas this is when I connect this one with the bulb, this bulb started to glow. Bulb started to glow. The glowing I can increase with the help of number of cell. If I increase the number of cell, I will get more energy. It started to glow more brightly. What is the difference between this one and this one? Here, this is not allowing the current to pass from here to here, whereas this one is allowing current to pass through it. So, a substance which allows current to pass through is known as a conductor, whereas which does not allow current to pass through is known as insulator. Example for conductor is all types of metals are good conductors. Even impure water is also conducts, whereas pure water does not conduct. It's an insulator. Another example for insulators are wood, wool and rubber. Whenever you are using electrical appliances, it is always advised to use a rubber chappal. The reason behind that one is it does not allow current to pass through our body. Our human body is also a good conductor. Next is, what is an electric circuit? What is an electric circuit? Electric circuit is nothing but the path through which an electric charges are flows through a path. When we take something, we need, whenever we want to move from one place to another, we need a path. Similarly, the charges also wants to move through a path. That path is to be called as electric circuit. Now, we have two types of electrical circuit. One is open circuit. Second one is closed circuit. What is an open circuit? As by the name itself, it is opened. So, if the circuit is closed one, we call it as a closed circuit, whereas if anywhere it is open, when we keep like this, if any end is open, we call it as a open circuit. This is the circuit diagram for open circuit and this is closed circuit. Here we can see the circuit has it has broken here and where it is a complete to one. And to make an electrical circuit, we need some certain elements. Let us see what are the elements which we need. Elements for electrical circuit, first one is a cell, which is the source. Second one is wire, which we call it as a conducting wire. Third is the device. Device is nothing but from where we are, as like bulb, from which we are going to take out the electricity from the source. As example, bulb. And the other one is switch. You all are aware of the switch which we have our home. When we on this switch only, we get the current or the bulb started to glow. When we off it, it goes off. What is then, is it necessary to have the switch? Why we need? Yes, if the switch is not there, once we on the bulb, throughout the day and night it started to glow, and once we on the fan, it will, winter, irrespective of winter and summer, it started to rotate. So with that, what we are, is it anything happen because of that? Yes, we loses a lot of energy, as it is our duty to save the energy. So please make sure that children, when you are going out of the class or anywhere from the place, before leaving the class, please switch off the fan and light which we are not required. So if this switch is not there, we are not able to on and off, then the circuit will be, every time it will be a closed circuit. With that, we will waste a lot of energy. Next is, every time we cannot draw a diagram with the help of these things. For that, we have to adopt an easy method, that is with the symbol. Symbol help us to draw the circuit diagram, to draw the circuit. So when I press this one, this both join together, now it started to glow. This is a cell positive terminal, whereas this is negative terminal, and this will be the bulb and this will be the conducting wire. So we have different types of symbols are there for each and everything. Here is the element. When we are using a one cell, we have this symbol, whereas when we have an electric bulb, this is the symbol for that one. And for a battery, what is a battery? More than two cell is joined, we call it as a battery. When I have only this one, I have to call this as a cell, but when I join these two together, it will become a battery. Now, open circuit. Once this attachment is not here, if it is like this, we say that it is an open switch. This is an open switch, whereas when it coming into contact, it is a closed switch. This is a torch which works, it's a device which works on electricity. Inside this one we have cells or battery, and this is what happens inside the circuit. Inside a torch, whatever it is there is it with the circuit diagram. So it contains a battery, that is two cell, and a switch. This is the switch which help to glow it and help to off it. And here we have a reflector which helps to glow it more brightly. So what are the parts of a torch? Here this is the outer casing which is made with the plastic, and here it is a switch, and this one is the reflector which helps to glow it more, and these are the cell. So in this chapter we learned about what is electricity and how we are able to draw a circuit, what is necessary for a circuit, how electricity reaches from the power station to us, and how can we draw, how can we symbolically represent open circuit and closed circuit, and how a bulb works.